Good evening, and you're very welcome to a very special Business and Enterprise show coming live from the brand new renovated offices of Cavan Travel. It's hosting a networking event for the Cavan Chamber of Commerce, for which the owner of Cavan Travel, Michael, is the secretary and long-time secretary. A lot of people have been here, a lot of people have been speaking. Let's listen to what some of them have to say.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this, our second networking event this year. We hope to try and do this every month, the first Tuesday of every month in different premises around the town. The next one after this is going to be in Tom Brady's garage out in the Dublin Road. I'd like to thank Michael tonight and his staff for allowing us to come in here and see his beautiful new premises, and thank him for the holidays we're all going to get tonight. The way it works is very simple. I'm going to pull out a card, and whoever that card is, you can speak for 1 minute to 2 minutes about your business, and that's it really. At the end of the evening, we'll all the cards are in, and we have a draw. Michael has 4 prizes tonight to give away. I'd like to thank Brian here from Cavan TV for coming along, and Sean McMahon here from the Celt, who in fairness never lets us down, and with our dinner dance last weekend he gave us 2 full pages in the Celt. So Sean, thank you. It's great coverage for the chair. And thank you as well, everybody that came to the dinner as well. Now, so I'm going to pick out the first card, and we'll see who it is. It's Sean Smith from the Bank of Ireland. So
must be the only card. Nobody else put cards in there.
There's lots of cards. Don't worry.
Well, first of all, I suppose again to Michael and the staff, thanks very much for the opportunity, and of course Cavan Chamber of Commerce. I think it's a great idea, and I'm sorry I missed the first one, certainly. But I suppose what I'm going to talk about, I suppose, in terms of Bank of Ireland, I was saying to Andy down there, it's one of the industries that has seen so much change is probably travelling. We'd all admit there's times when the first place we probably go is the online, etc., etc. But to see a business like Cavan Travel, the bricks and mortar, open door policy, it's fantastic to see it continue to be successful. And I know Michael would always say that it continues to be successful, even without all the challenges that are out there and all the obstacles and all the opportunities that are open in terms of online. I suppose from a banking perspective, and I know my colleagues from the other banks will probably say the same, banking is changing a lot. I suppose I'm branch manager in Bank of Ireland Cavan, been there since 2011. I suppose we'd admit that banking has changed over the years and will continue to change. We're becoming what we very much admit an advice-device service. The advice piece is that there's alternative ways of banking. The challenges nowadays, as we've always been told, our competitors are no longer the AIBs, the Ulster banks. I'm sure they're the same. The challenges, the opportunities are coming down the tracks in terms of the online. It's the facilities of using the online service. But Bank of Ireland's fully committed to its bricks and mortar in the towns where we're already located. So that's always a good news story. We're certainly open for business. We're certainly looking to support businesses no more than my colleagues are in other banks, certainly supporting businesses that are looking to develop, and it's great to see the development that's going on here in Cavan Travel. Likewise, I'm sure other businesses as well. So if anyone's looking for a holiday loan and you can't get anywhere else, you can always come to Bank of Ireland. We certainly would be able to support you, but I suppose we're certainly looking at the key areas would be around our agriculture. It's been very, very strong. Businesses in general across the area is becoming very strong again. There's definitely a confidence out there again. So any business that's looking to maybe do what Michael and his team have done here, certainly don't be afraid to come and talk to us in Bank of Ireland. So as I say, I'm branch manager across the road, and Eddie, thanks very much for the opportunity to talk about Bank of Ireland, and we will have a networking event hopefully in the near future across the road as well, and you'll all be invited to it as well. All right, thanks very much. Thanks very much.
Right, the next one, Michelle Rudden, funky player.
She's going to be sick looking at me now very soon. If anybody in the room doesn't know, I was on Dragon's Den there recently, and I just want to thank all the people here who sent me messages, stopped me in the street, rang me, everything, just to say congratulations for not getting the money. I don't know what it must be like if you get the money. That was with my business Funky Crayons, and really what happened in the den is an hour and 20 minutes. You get to see 8 edited minutes on the TV, and it's very out of context and different to what actually it felt like coming out of there. What they did give me was the confidence in myself and my digital skills. They all said they had seen the brand, knew the product, knew my face, everything about it from online, and that with skills in that area, from the kitchen table, getting customers in 14 countries and huge brand awareness to the point where all 5 Dragons knew what it was without starting the pitch, they said maybe it might be time to focus my skills in that area. I couldn't say I had already been doing a bit of that on the side as well. I had to be 100% immersed in that project for TV. So I'm now going to focus, I'm starting a new brand called Brefly Digital, where I either train you in how to get your business rocking on social media, or I take over your account and do it for you. Hope to join the chamber. Know lots of people here already, and there's a million and one ways to get me online, or give me a call if you have any questions about social media in general. Thanks a million.
Jacinta Roach,
Hello.
how are you?
Hi there.
What-
Hello.
what-
Right here in the back.
Would you like to say a few words on your employer engagement officer?
Thank you so much. Hi everybody. Network Personnel is the business that I work for. We're based down here on Bridge Street. We're quite new to Cavan, and we have been commissioned by the Department of Social Protection to help the long-term unemployed in Cavan find employment again. So that's our task. It's called Job Path. So we are specifically working with, as I said, the long-term unemployed for like 12 months and longer. And my job as the Employment Engagement Officer is to let you all know we're here. So that's our first task. And take time to meet with you all to describe what your needs are and understand, the commitments you might have to your, your teams, and what your future plans are for recruitment in Cavan. And if we can help with that, then we've got some great outcomes to report back to the department. So thank you very much.
Magella Lynch, DAB.
Yes, Magella Lynch, based up the street here, AIB Bank, the business customer advisor based there. Debbie Clark, for any that might know, she's the manager based up there. So I suppose a lot of what Sean said, there's a lot of changes in the bank, and I suppose we just want to say that we're there, we're open for business. I meet a lot of the people starting up businesses. It's a great time to for people, they're coming to us, they're starting up their business, and they want just someone to sort of be there for them and encourage them, and sort of we're there, we're opening up the bank accounts and trying to meet their needs. It also, and we look after a lot of businesses that are just starting up, and we're looking after their loans with a great business team down there, and I suppose just that we're there, we're available, and we're open for business. Yeah, that's really
Okay.
all right.
Thanks, Magella. Christopher Curran, Go Power.
How are you all doing? One-on-one I'm alright, but talking in front of a group of people like this.
No, you're talking to me.
I'm kind of talking to you. A promo company called Go Power. We're just joining up now with the Chamber of Commerce in the near future, hopefully. This is our first event. We're an electricity supply company. Our head office is based in Cookstown, and I'm working out of an office in Carrickmacross. But I'm the area manager for Cavan. So some of you might have seen me coming in and out of shops. I know I've already knocked on a few doors, and I know the general impression when you see someone coming in with a folder is, oh Christ, what's he trying to do? And try and get him out. As a rule, we only deal with commercial premises, so we do be fairly competitive when we're talking to businesses. So I suppose it's just trying to get the name out there and get the word out that we are operating. They've been working in the north now for nearly 6 years, and in the south they've been operating for just over a year. So they're spreading slowly, but it's just getting the name out and showing who we are.
Thank you. Now, Linda Scott, Amatino.
Hi everybody, those of you that don't know me, my name is Linda Scott. I'm an accountant and tax consultant with Amatino Partners in Cavan. We're just out on the Ballinger Road. I suppose we regard ourselves as a one-stop shop. We're there for anybody that wants to start a business, a continuing business. My speciality is tax, so I work with people, solicitors with estates, just anybody that wants to do anything with any sort of a transaction, a business transaction, VAT, anything like that. So one-stop shop, we're out on the Ballinger Road and our name is Amatino Partners.
Andy Pierce.
Thank you. Andy Pierce here from J&B Hope Limited, keeping life simple. We were formerly down on the bottom of Bridge Street on number 24. We're now moved up to number 2 to new premises. If you're not familiar with us, we're Cavan's Amish-influenced Irish-American general store. And there is a story behind it, but it's been longer than 2 minutes. But we are, I'd like to thank Cavan's Place for very good quality kitchenware, sort of unique houseware items. We do a good range of coffees. We actually have a coffee bar in the shop. Good range of coffees and teas, teapots, kettles, cast iron cookware, and a lot of other very interesting things. You can also find us on Facebook. Just look under J&B Hope and get an idea, a sense of what we're doing. So thank you.
Martin, First Stock
First Stock
Solutions.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Martin Sapon. I've been living in Cavan for about 10 years now. I have a postgraduate in software development. So my area of specialty is software development and web design, app development, application development. So if you in the market to revamp your website or add more functionality to your website, give us a call. We can then have a chat and see how we can help to improve your online presence and just basically boost what you're already doing. And that's firststacksolution.com. Thank you very much.
Now, Jerry McDonough.
That was me on the phone. And the great news is the weather forecast tonight will tell you the summer is on the way, and the shop is full of sandals. This is 1988, and in 1987, before Cavan Travel came here, this is a great shoe shop. It was called County Footwear, and that's why I started off actually doing business as a wholesaler to Mrs. Brady and Jack Lord and Mercy. You know, I used to come in here a long time before Michael was here as well. You know, but Sean mentioned about going on holidays. When you're in Bank of Ireland signing up for your loan or even with Magella, make sure you prepare sandals before you go.
Anne Rahal.
This is definitely a setup. I promised Eddie that if he took my name out, I'd bring him on holidays with me, but I thought it was going to draw names looking for the card, so I'm cancelling that, Eddie. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Anne Rahal. I'm a partner in Kelly Rahal and Company Accountants just down on Town Hall Street. We're the bright blue building with the red door, so you can't really miss the building. And we're accountants. We cover absolutely everything. I think when you think of accountants, you think of tax returns and sets of accounts and things like that. But we do much more. We're much more as business advisors. We deal with startups. We deal with businesses that are starting to grow. We deal with refinancing or restructuring the businesses. We're there about 30 years now, so we're starting to deal a lot with retirement and how people are going to sort of get as much money out of their companies, etc., so they can have a nice retirement. So we do all that sort of thing. We're a training practice. We train students, more students than I care to remember, I suppose, over the last 30 years. And we cover all that. And I'd just like to wish Michael the very best of luck, and Siobhan, terrific building. It's really nice. Great job, and I hope many more years of success.
Now, Cedar Flowers. Yeah.
Cedar Flowers has just left the building. I left for that one. I'm actually the main florist in the building. She's the front. No, Cedar Flowers up on College Street. It's Michael's daughter-in-law. Just get that in.
Who's she married to?
Which of them? Does all makes shapes from weddings, funerals, just general birthdays, anniversaries, the usual things. Does a lot of
business with the local hotels. I see some of them here. Thank you very much. And she's available for all events and functions. So give her a call on College Street.
Peter Scanlon.
Thanks, Eddie. My name is Peter Scanlon. I'm representing Scanlon's Jewelers and Elegant Gems here in Cavan town. We do everything from jewellery repair, engraving, brands, Danny Wellington, Ted Baker, to name a few, but I'd like to actually speak about Elegant Gems and what we're doing with Elegant Gems now at the moment. I've changed the name of the shop to Scanlon's, like Town Hall Street down below, and I've branded Elegant Gems as my Design Your Own Ring website and Facebook page, including social media, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, everything that you can name I'm on. Basically what we're doing differently in Elegant Gems from before is complete design of platinum, palladium, 18 karat, rose gold, yellow gold, gemstone and diamond rings from scratch. Alright, I'm encouraging people to send me images on Facebook, any way they like really. I try to get back to you within 24 hours. It's actually quite busy at the moment, so it could be 48 hours at the moment, but anything at all in relation to engagement rings, wedding rings, diamond rings, Elegant Gems can provide and is providing our quality service. Alright, thanks very much.
We're nearly done. Martin from O'Reilly Taylor and Tweedy.
Firstly, I'd just like to congratulate Michael on his recent refurbishment. It's a nice job. And I'm Martin O'Reilly from O'Reilly Taylor and Tweedy. We specialise in selling basically all types of property, from residential, commercial, land, etc. We also do a lot of valuations for 3 or 4 banks and institutions. So that's about it at the moment. We're in business now for nearly 100 years. 2018 will be the 100 years in business. So
that's it really tonight. As well, to everybody that's here, that the Chamber is open for business as well, and hopefully we can maybe get some new members. It's not very expensive to join, and we have Ethel here as well, who's our administrator, and she'll do whatever she can for you to promote your business, whatever. So look, we're open to try and get new members as well. So look, I want to hand you now over to the man of the moment, Michael, and he'll talk for a minute.
Thank you, Eddie. I do sort of start off by thanking you all for coming out this evening and supporting us in the change that we have undertaken. It's a big event for us in a way, because we've been in business since the 1st of February 1988, and we're in this particular building here since 1990. It has been sort of stagnant for a while, and we used the opportunity recently of, which I think is a good sign, and I presume anybody in business will sort of concur with this. We had a need to take on an extra staff member, and in doing so, the existing arrangement wasn't sort of working, so we had to decide to go for broke and do a total revamp. And first and foremost, I would like to sort of thank Total Fit Out and Carl Rudden, who are the people who did this entire job. We left here on the Wednesday before Easter at 6 o'clock, and we got the property back fully working, as near as makes no difference, on Tuesday morning at 9:30. So they had a great team of people in, and as you can see, this is the end product, and we've been the recipients of many praiseworthy statements, and it is new, as we're told. It's new, it's modern, it's open plan, it's desk stations, it's symbolic lighting, and it's walls, and it's clocks and all that sort of thing anyway, which is important because it creates a new image, and an image of a decent business surviving all the traumas of recessions and all. We've had several recessions, much as deep and as critical as the last one. But we've survived them all through good husbandry and careful planning and careful work, and I like to think we've done well. The other thing too that's about this particular business, it's a family business. And down here I have Margaret and Siobhan, I have Killian at the back, and then there's myself. And behind us all then we have our staff, without whom we could not exist or keep going. On my right hand side I have Sheila. Where is Ailish? Ailish is here too as well anyway. I've Catherine, who's not here with us this evening. And our newest member here we have sort of Laura, who's new to us, and I hope she is surviving what goes on in this particular business. In Virginia then we have also our second agency, and up there then we have Noreen, who had her baby last week and is on holidays, and Ali. So that combines to make up what Cavan Travel is all about. I can throw in another little bit of a side issue too. In the family context, Killian at the door runs the Europe car franchise on the Dublin Road and Lakeland self-storage, and Aoife, who's gone out, is part of the family setup too, and that's Cedar Flower. So we have our fingers in a few pies around the town, and thankfully we're content and comfortable with that. The end product here and this evening is all about sort of promoting Cavan Travel and the travel agency business. I think Sean, when he gave his introductory remarks, said it's a competitive business. There are so many forces at work in the travel area. It seems to be the number one item in the online business, travel, you know. And yet we exist, yet we grow, yet we sell, and all our screens here are fully operational, selling as much Ryanair as we can, as much Aer Lingus as we can, as much Sunway, Falcon, you know, ferries, you name it, we do the business, you know. So there is no reason, everybody sort of says, why everybody shouldn't be charging into Cavan Travel to do their bookings and their holidays and all that sort of thing. We know that can't happen, but we certainly appreciate anybody who comes visit us, and we think we like to give good advice, good service, friendly, competitive, which is what it's all about, and our after sales and our follow-ups and all that sort of thing. We're quite proud of it anyway, and we think that's what sells business. I think that's really all about, I have to sort of say, I compliment Eddie for taking the initiative on the Chamber networking. Networking and the Chamber is all about promoting local business. You do business with me, I do business with you. And we all try to the best of our ability to do that. Thank you all again for coming. We're here. We should have given out the tea and the wine earlier on, but we'll do it all in block at the moment anyway. Anybody pick up a card on the way out there on behind Martin there, there's all latest offers. No, they're not the latest offers, but they're offers that come through the email every day by the hour. Take any of them away that you want, take a card, and feel free to come and talk to us, ring us, and we'll do our very best for you. One of the things I could say, as Eddie will get ready to draw a few prizes, one of the prizes in it is for a holiday voucher, but the holiday voucher, would you believe, is for 2017. Now 2016 for a lot of the companies is already finished and done, it's history. Okay? So when they gave me a voucher to put up here this evening anyway, they sort of said, not much point putting it up for this year. It's not all gone, but it's practically gone. But just, it's a sign that if you're in the business of holidays and family people and family holidays and all that sort of thing, there is no such thing as delaying or putting it on the long finger. The people who go primarily camping in France and all that are already looking after 2017 already. So you can't hear or you can't have it said that you weren't told. So thank you all very much indeed, and thanks for, I won't itemize anybody, but Kelly Rahal have been good to us for so long, and particularly they've been servicing the building here, or the business, and I know you all, which is important. Thank you very, very much indeed, and thanks for coming.
So that's it, the end of tonight's programme, tonight's Business Enterprise Show, as I said, coming live from the brand new renovated offices of Cavan Travel, your local travel operator. I've been Colin Colgan. Good night.